Hey guys, and welcome to our channel. Do you know that things are a little spiced up in the LIV Golf second season? Somewhere, Rory McIlroy's ears are on fire, all again while the CEO of LIV Golf, Greg Norman, has recently issued a stern warning to him right after the Northern Irishman's harsh criticism of the Saudi-funded breakaway league. Are you in to know more about this? If yes, then grab some snacks and stay right with us, as we're all set forth to dig in on how all of this happened and what is to possibly happen next. Greg Norman, who is the chief executive of LIV Golf, has issued a vicious warning to Rory McIlroy after the player's heavy criticism of the Saudi-funded breakaway league. Because of his connection with LIV Golf, the 67-year-old Australian has lost a lot of friends. He's also taken the heat of Tiger Woods, as well, who have called on him to resign immediately for the sake of the game. From its establishment last summer, LIV has been locked in a struggle with the PGA Tour for the top spot in professional golf. McIlroy, who has been used as a trump card in the tour's continuing internal war, has been one of its major criticisms. If Greg Norman is under pressure as the face of LIV Golf because of this matter, he doesn't seem to be expressing it. Until now, the two-time Open winner has remained fairly mute. Even so, in his first major interview since rumors circulated that former TaylorMade CEO Mark King was being groomed to succeed him, Norman says he is not leaving. He also retaliated against the narrative being promoted by Tiger and Rory, and spoke bluntly about the shortcomings of the official World Golf rating, how his championship has Jay Monahan afraid, and why the PGA Tour should be grateful for what he and the LIV have done. Greg, in a response to Rory's statement about him, said that he is still here, and it is as simple as that. He is going nowhere but to lead the LIV Golf as he was doing it before. Now a question that rises here, how did it all start? Norman spoke with Golf.com ahead of LIV Golf's season premiere in Mexico on Friday, and he addressed Rory directly after the Northern Irishman publicly called for Norman's employment some time ago. He said that he used to be a big fan of Rory, but after all that has happened in between the two, and what Rory has said about him, Norman advises Rory to just sit back and watch his words, as there could be a possibility that he could be asked questions, which he would really not want to answer. He also claimed that Rory does not know anything right about the LIV. He does know something about the PGA Tour, but not much about the LIV. McIlroy has been one of the most outspoken critics of the Saudi-backed golf league since its inception last year. He has led various PGA Tour measures to fight LIV Golf, including the formation of a new club with Tiger Woods. McIlroy took a direct shot at Norman in November. McIlroy believes that if the two leagues, who are now at odds, are to reunite, it will not be with Norman as president. He also added in an interview that Norman needs to go, as he's established himself, but he has believed that it's time to say that he has started successfully, and now it is time to end it. He said that Norman has made his claims, although this is not the right time to say such stuff. As in McIlroy's opinion, no one is going to start a conversation over this matter unless there's someone who is ready to take the heat or try to correct themselves, which is not happening in Greg's case. Another reason for Norman and McIlroy's tight situation, which they are going through right now, is that Norman called McIlroy brainwashed. According to McIlroy, this was a statement of Norman's that ruined their relationship. Despite reports that he might be replaced and the league's criticism, Norman remains in command as LIV Golf begins its 14-event season this weekend at Mayakoba Resort in Mexico. Another interesting point, does all of it affect Norman anyway? As Norman pays zero attention to all of this, he believes that it does not affect him at all, and that he will continue to be with LIV for a long period of time. He said that whenever the monopolistic area is challenged, they will raise their heads above the fence and do what they do. Norman didn't stop there with his critique. His remarks appear to be a response to McIlroy's comments in the autumn that the best thing that could happen to help ease tensions between LIV and the PGA World Tours would be for Norman to leave the picture. Norman's criticism was directed not only at McIlroy, but also at other PGA Tour regulars, including Tiger Woods and Freddie Couples. Norman was satisfied that they had been asked to speak critically about LIV in order to shift public opinion against the league. Yet from his perspective, he sees himself always above the pack and taking the high road. He also claims that he will continue to take the high road, no matter what, for the sake of their business model. He believes in the people and the players. In his opinion, the audience has taken a dramatic shift when it comes to the game. He also said that he always puts the independent rights of the players and the people first. Woods' statement about Greg is no different than McIlroy's. But just like Rory McIlroy, the all-time known golf player Tiger Woods has also got something to say on that. And by the matter of fact, His opinions are completely different to what Greg has said about himself. Woods believes Norman's prolonged presence will be a big stumbling block in resolving the PGA Tour's legal fights with LIV Golf. While being asked about the tensions between the PGA Tours and LIV Golf, he said that he is not seeing an end to this fallout as long as Greg Norman is present there. He quoted that with Greg's opposition towards him and other golfers is a huge reason why they cannot agree on the same point. He further says that he does not see an opportunity there if both of the parties place a hold on their lawsuits. If that is the issue, then they must do so. He added that realizing what is currently happening is not the best fit or future for the entire game of golf. What is the greatest approach for the game to expand now? Woods raised a question. In his point of view, the future of the game will really be in danger if both sides do not agree or stay on the same page. He said that if one side has so much animosity, then it would definitely be the hardest job to work with them. LIV events currently do not earn world ranking points. Their players are suspended from the PGA Tour. They cannot compete in the Ryder Cup or President's Cup, and their eligibility for the majors is in doubt. Yet Norman is convinced that he is the ideal man for the position, and that he can help find a solution. Here comes another question. Is it Norman's first time being involved in any such thing? This is not the first time Norman has gotten into a fight against some of the game's greatest names. He first came under fire when he attempted to form a breakaway golf league in the mid-1990s. He growls at the reminder, and he's in no mood to investigate why so many professionals oppose his leadership. He answered a question where he said that he really does not care about what other people are saying when it comes to his leadership for LIV Golf. He always knew that he needed to have what he calls thick skin to bear all of this, while referring the same event to what happened back in the day, in 1994, when he was against Arnold Palmer. Nothing different happened at the time as well. Norman believes that for him, it is always to keep looking forward with the experience, expertise, and comprehension of the game. In 2023, LIV's schedule will extend from 8 to 14 tournaments, with a total of 48 players competing in each tournament. Norman says this shows how popular the Rebel Series has been in such a short period of time. According to him, LIV will travel to more nations in 2023, including Norman's home country, with an event booked for the Grange in Adelaide in April. What are your thoughts on that? Will this dust settle, or will it be continued in the future as well? We would love to hear from you in the comments section. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update on golf. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.